Hello everyone, it's been a little while, but we are back with a live stream for tonight's community race that I am co-hosting with Ben from Broca Sim Racing. Hello everyone, I hope everyone is doing well, and I hope you're excited for an evening of fun community races. For those of you who don't know, I host a monthly community race alongside Ben from Broca Sim Racing. In case you don't know Ben, make sure you check out his channel. He's a wonderful sim racing content creator, and you will surely enjoy his content. Tonight we're racing in the GT3 class at Laguna Seca. So I'm really looking forward to that. I love this track. I really enjoy driving GT3 cars, and I know that many people in our communities do as well. We're joining the server right now. As you can see, there are already quite a few guys that are in. And yeah, I'm very excited. We already have 17 drivers on the grid. Many of which, of course, we see at every community race. So it's very nice now. We have a core group, which is really nice to see. I'm gonna get on track. So the setting or the format is 40 minutes of practice followed by two 20-minute races, and in the second race the top 10 will reverse. So I'm gonna get on track now for the practice session. Let's make the most out of it. I've already done a little bit of practice here today, running laps in the 24s, and yeah, let's go out there, let's see what we can do, guys. Now, welcome to everybody who's joining the stream. Really nice to see you. I've been a little bit radio silent in the past couple of weeks on the channel. I've just been taking a little bit of a break from sim racing and from YouTube, which is always important, but super happy to be on track tonight for the community race. Let's fire up my push to talk as well. But I really hope everyone is having a good weekend so far, guys. Let me know in the chat like how everyone is doing. How are you guys? I really hope everybody is doing well. And just so you know, the racing will start in half an hour. Alright, let's go in, do a little bit of practice. Hello everyone, I hope everyone's doing well, guys.
How you doing, Joe?
Hey Dan, all good mate, and you?
Awesome, man. No complaints there.
Hey Lorenzo, hello you.
Hey Ben. Hey Art, how's it going, mate? See you again in a sec. I might turn down my engine sound a little so that I can hear the microphone a little bit better. Also, let's fire up crew chief. One second, guys. I just gotta make sure all my sim racing apps are running. We have SimHub, we're good. Okay.
We get somebody to spray this track down. It's so hot.
Yeah, I'm struggling to get the front end into any corners, which is really weird for the Porsche. Usually it's the rear end that's sliding too much.
Oh, yeah, we're good.
You should check it out in the BMW. It's even worse.
We need that iRacing rain to cool the track off.
The entire lobby, or at least the entire top 8, is in Porsche.
Wind in car. Okay, yeah, we're good.
Pit lane speed limit is 56 kilometers per hour.
So, as you might have already heard, other drivers complaining about
Pit exit's clear.
a very hot track here today. When I did the practice session earlier on my own, indeed it was a very slippery track due to the temperature. So very easy to get a bunch of oversteer here today. We're gonna have to be a little bit careful. But I really like this track. It's one of the tracks that I've raced the most.
Fastest lap for Ross, 125.0.
And I was doing some low 24s, low to mid 24s in practice. So hopefully we can keep up that kind of lap time, because from what I can see from the standings, it looks like it might be quite a competitive lap here tonight in this community race.
Lap for Walker, 124.1. New fastest lap for Chan, 122.8.
Car 95, just set the fastest lap, 22.823.
That must be Alex, of course. Alex always with the alien pace. Ooh. Oh, whoa, it is. Woo! It is a bloody slippery track. Ooh, it's slippery out there, isn't it?
Yeah, you guys chose the hottest day on the calendar, apparently.
Actually having a really good skill spread here tonight in this community race, with the average strength of field being 2.2k. So that is really nice to see. Alright, tires should be warm.
15th place.
Oh, love that corner. When you get it right, it feels so good. The little kink to the left. Oh, pity for the off track there.
They'll delete this lap. Track limits. The guy ahead's last lap time is at 126.
Oh man, the track is so hot. There's really not much grip out there, but it's gonna make for a very
New fastest lap for Chan.
it's going to make for a very interesting race.
95. Just set the fastest lap. 22.823.
Hey Stuart, how are you doing, mate?
Just set the fastest lap.
P3.
That was a 24 flat with an off track. Really sorry about the 488, Stuart.
That's 20 minutes to go. 20 minutes. The guy ahead has just done a 124.0.
I assume you don't have any other GT3 car, mate. Ooh. Ooh.
Track limits. P4.
Yeah, again, really sorry about that, mate. Unfortunately, it was just a bit of a miscommunication on my side with Ben. But, yeah, next time. Next time, mate.
Good lap. That's your best in the session. That puts you 1.4 off the leader's pace. That lap was a 124.2. This lap will be invalidated. Watch the track limits.
Do be careful with the off tracks there. Ooh! Saved it, but really need to stay away from those sausage curbs. The car really wants to kick away on exits. The track is just scorching hot, basically.
The track temperature is falling. It's now 52 Celsius.
52 Celsius. It just feels like there's no grip out there. "17 minutes until race one, guys, so make sure you stay tuned. to watch the first race of this community race. And by the way, for anybody
Limits, this lap will be deleted.
who may still want to join, you're still very welcome to do so. All you need to have is a GT3 car and Laguna Seca. This is a community race for everybody at all levels. Everybody is welcome.
The guy behind has just done a 124.3.
Hey Alex, how are you doing, buddy?
Left, that's 15 minutes.
Seems that we have a lots of Porsches on the grid here today. Not sure if this is a
On the left.
coincidence or a deliberate choice. I'm going with I have the Porsche, but I'm going with the Ferrari today, as I've been enjoying driving the Ferrari very much. Alex, which car are you driving tonight? Oh, nice, Alex. That's amazing, dude. Which direct drive did you buy?
Off the pace. Sector 3 is.
Right side, go left.
You're right.
Go
Your
on
lap
the
time
left.
was at
You're on the right.
125.1. Track limits, they'll invalidate this lap.
Ah, yeah, that makes a lot of sense.
The guy behind has just done a 124.3.
The Lambo is never really a popular one. I don't see it very much when I race Fanatec GT3 Challenger VRS. It seems to be one of the less popular GT3 cars. If there's any Lambo stands in the chat, guys, let me know. I love the looks of the car. You just don't see it very much. Good choice, Alex. I'm on the Alpha Mini as well, and I love it. I love it. It's absolutely great. And which steering wheel did you get?
Thank you, David. Go outside, different line.
Interesting. Oh, I should probably look forward. I was looking at chat. Interesting, Alex. I didn't race this week at Hockenheim in GT3, so I didn't get to see that, but okay, cool. I guess it's track dependent then. Ah, nice. That's the one with the screen, right?
Sixth place. You're now 2.6 seconds off the pace. Sector 1 is 1.2 off the pace. Sector 2 is 0.9 off the pace. Sector 3 is 0.5 off the pace. That lap was a 125.4.
Oh, I have to brake a little bit earlier than the 2 marker there.
10 minutes remaining, 10 minutes.
10 minutes until we start racing, guys, so make sure that you stay tuned. In the meantime, let me know in the chat, how are you doing, guys? It's been a little while since my last live stream, a couple of weeks, so...
The guy behind has just done a 124.1.
Oh. Ah, okay, Alex, it's not a C-Magic wheel. Okay, I thought it was a C-Magic wheel. That is a really nice wheel as well, though. I think I know which one it is that you're talking about. How do you connect your or how are you planning to connect the Cube Controls wheel to the C-Magic wheelbase? Do you need to use a wire, or like do they have matching like attachment system, or how does that work actually? Because I was wondering maybe getting like a wheel or a steering wheel from a different brand, but I would have no idea how that works.
You've used half your fuel.
Yeah, I can tell, Alex. My ABS light on my steering wheel is constantly flashing. The track is so hot. It really feels like there's no grip. How you manage to do a 22.8 is really beyond me. Ah, okay, sounds good, sounds good. Interesting. Seems that we cannot really manage better than a... Oh, I'm going wide.
You've gone outside of track limits there.
Ah, okay, that's interesting. Does that mean that you're braking earlier than your usual braking zones then? Because I'm kind of following my normal brake markers. And yeah, I feel like the car is like I'm engaging in ABS quite a lot more than I normally would, maybe with a slightly cooler track.
E7.
Yeah, okay, thanks for the tips, mate. Although I feel like I would need a whole practice session just to adjust my driving based on that, but it makes a lot of sense.
Remind us, everybody, fixed setup. Fixed setup.
Went a bit wide there again.
5 minutes to go, 5 minutes left.
Got you. Got you. Oh, we're not turning.
I was not expecting you to slow down there, Parker. I'm sorry.
Let's go back to cold tires. Want to do a little bit more practice on cold tires again. Also, I was getting some frame rate drop, so maybe we just need a... Not sure why that is. Normally my frames are always quite good.
Retake it's clear, push.
Racing will start in 5 minutes, guys, with the qualifying session. So make sure that you stay tuned for the start of the races, guys. Again, for those of you who just tuned in, we're gonna be doing 2 races. First, there's gonna be a qualifying session, 3 qualifying laps. After that, a 20-minute race, followed by another 20-minute race, and in the second race, the top 10 from the first race will be inverted. But that is all going to be kicking off in 3 minutes now, guys.
Just to say welcome along, everybody. Paul Fluento and I, delighted to have you all for another community race. First time in the GT3s. Hopefully it's a really good session. We've got 2 20-minute sprint races, 3 qualifying laps. Don't forget that. It's not the usual iRacing 2. You get 3 laps. And there's a reverse grid for the second race. I think it's the top 10, like it was in the Mazda race. So yeah, good luck, everybody.
2 minutes to go, 2 minutes.
Indeed, good luck everyone, and thank you all for coming, and wish you all a good race.
That's a new fastest lap for Walker,
The track
22.6.
Sorry about that.
22.614.
Yeah, I noticed on Farley Glider when it's that hot, it just shoots up for some apparent reason.
Yeah, I hear you, Alex. That makes a lot of sense.
The most annoying part about it isn't even driving the track.
It's gonna be all about the tire management, trying to not
changing degrees every
engage the
minute, so
ABS.
change your turning, or if you don't change your turning point every lap, you're screwed.
It's going to make a pretty big
It's
difference.
gotta be really good at feeling the car.
Just set your fastest lap of the day.
Before, that's your quickest lap in this session. That lap time was 1:23.8.
some smoking laps at the top of the leaderboard there.
Great pace at the front, but there's some really tight lap times right the way through the field actually. Going to be some great battles.
Yeah, I have to echo what Ben just said. It is going to be a really nice community race. The competition is very tight if you look at the lap times from practice.
Checkered flags out, P4.
Need to make sure to try and not get off tracks there.
P4.
Okay, let's go ahead and do the first do quali.
Since the setups are technically open, are we allowed to change the fuel, or should we all just leave it at what it's default at?
Leave it default if you can, park 'em it.
Okay, just wanted to clarify.
Okay, so we're going live here today with 19 cars on the grid, an average strength of field of 2.3k. Let's go out there, qualify, see what we can do. We have 3 timed laps, so that's usually what we do in my community race. 3 timed laps. Let's see if we can set a lap. My best lap in practice is a 23.8, I believe. If I can set a low 24, I'll be quite happy. Let's try and use Alex's advice to try and stay out of the ABS activation zone. And to try not overcook these tires on this scorching hot track here today. Have to brake a little bit more there. Let's not forget we're on cold tires.
Green, green, green.
Oh, and I did exactly what I said I was gonna try not to do. Activate that ABS and sliding away. It's super challenging. Yeah, the tires are hot. Yeah, this is gonna be a throwaway lap. I did exactly what I told myself I would try not to do, but it's okay. We have 2 more laps, so there's ample time to try and fix that. It's just the line between not sliding around and going fast is very thin here tonight, so it's gonna prove to be a real challenge, but every driver is gonna be in the same boat, so it's okay. Very easy to slide out wide here as well. I feel like I'm a bit slow in the final corner. Let's see what we did.
P3.
$24.3, not horrible, but we can do better. I know that we can do a bit better than that. Lifted maybe for a bit too long there. Should have been a little bit less of a lift. Let's not go deep here at the corkscrew.
Fastest lap for Harrison, 123.6.
Oh, that was bad. Oh, I ruined my whole lap with touching that.
That's 5 minutes to go, 5 minutes.
That sausage curb. Final lap.
Fastest lap for Jan, 122.5. The guy behind has just done a 124.3. P5.
Oh no, that's bad. Oh, I actually managed it 23.9. That's actually pretty good. I'm quite happy with that. Much better here this time around. For sure gained a little bit of time. I know I can gain time in the final sector in this lap, as that was probably my weakest one in the previous lap.
Just done at 123.9.
Come on, turn. No. I was pushing and I ended up going wide. All right. Alright, we'll take that. 23.9. I was pushing a little bit too much in the final sector. But this is pretty much the type of lap time that I was aiming for. Let's see. Ben, absolute flyer, 23.5. Alex with, and Andrew as well, with 22s. That's really impressive. We've got Remco getting into the top 3 with car number 420. Love to see it. Yeah. Looking good so far. Let's see if we can start into the top 10. That would be really nice, of course. 19 cars on the grid. Still 2 minutes left of quali. Let's wait for everybody else to finish with qualifying. And then we will start. Yeah, my fastest lap in this practice session was a 23.7.8. Sorry, 23.9 flat in quali. That's alright. But I even made a few mistakes, so I could have gone faster. And it looks like we're gonna be starting somewhere right in the middle of the pack.
Just 2 minutes left, 2 minutes to go.
Nice run, Alex. Looks like you're gonna be starting in pole. I think Andrew is the only one who will remotely manage to maybe keep you in his sight. So yeah, good luck with the race, buddy. And hopefully nobody takes you out. I'll be starting a little bit back in P10. I also really overcooked it. In quali, I was overdriving a bit in lap 3, trying to go faster, slid a bit too much in lap 2, and lap 1 usually always tends to be the slower one due to colder tires. So yeah, it wasn't great, but actually it was alright. My fastest time that I managed to do in practice was a 23.7, so a 23.9 in quali is okay for me. qualifying time down in 30 seconds. We're ready to get up on the grid. Ah, you got this, mate. You got this. Three, two, one. Should be good to go.
End of the session. P11.
Oh, Stefan managed to come in clutch with the 23.8 lap time.
Everybody, good luck in the race.
Literally a second before the end of quali, so that actually delegates me in P11.
The estimated SOF is 2,358.
We've got quality on the track.
I'd say wait for the green, Alex.
So everybody goes on green, right?
That's right, buddy.
All right, guys. So, we're starting right behind
The track temp is
Cedric.
49. The air temp is 26 Celsius.
Oh, no, there seems to be some inconsistency between my relative and the standings board. Lots of Porsches on the grid, by the way.
Stay behind the safety car.
No, I think we're starting behind the Steven Heineken 3.6K rated driver.
Catch up 13. Car.
And David Clasper right behind us, 2.9K rated, as well as Jarrett Will, Jerry. So, yeah, we've got our work cut out for us here today. Let's just go out and have some fun. Try and keep the car alive. I think that will already go quite a long way here today. I think there will be quite a few mistakes over 20 minutes from other drivers. So at least if I try and minimize my own mistakes, it should be a good day. Let's keep an eye on Ben, of course, my co-host of this community race. Starting in P7, I believe. I'm really not sure why my standings board does not seem to be displaying correctly. So that is quite annoying, but we still have our relative board, of course, that we can rely on in the bottom right corner of the stream. So
At any time I'll make that epic.
don't forget, guys, that if you enjoy community racing and you want to race against me and other members of this community as well as Ben's community, you can join these races by joining my Discord. I upload always information about this race, how to join, what we're gonna race on my Discord.
Green, stay focused.
And you can join my Discord by clicking on the link in the description. Alright, everyone, let's do this. We're going on green.
Green flag,
Green,
green
green,
flag.
green. That's 20
Alright,
minutes
we got a
to go.
pretty good launch.
All right, calm down there, buddy.
Car on your
On
left.
your left.
We're on the right. 3 wide.
Still there.
Still hold.
He's still there.
Left side, 2 wide. Go right.
Still
Oh.
there.
Ahead.
There's an
Still
incident
there.
here. The Andretti hairpin. Hold your line.
Still there. Hold your line.
Still there.
Hold on, Cedric. I go in my...
Still there.
Stay on the right.
He's still there. Still there.
Trying to give him space.
Car left.
Unfortunately, that really compromised my line, having to stay on the inside.
Still there.
Still there.
Hold your line.
So we're gonna have to let him go as well, but we can tuck in behind Jarrett now. He's gone a bit wide, so we can try and take the position again.
Right side.
We'll have the inside line at the corkscrew.
He's still there. Right side's clear.
And that was a really nice battle. I went a bit off track at the exit of the corkscrew there.
Car right. Right side's clear.
Cedric going wide on the left-hander, so we'll take back that position as well. What a first lap, guys. And just as I mentioned in the warm-up, we will see mistakes from other drivers. That was David Ross limping his car down the home straight. We will see mistakes from other drivers because the track is super hot. It's like driving on oil, guys. It's really, really slippery out there. You really have to manage the temperature of your tires. Really easy to get oversteer on exit when applying the throttle. And managing that is very challenging. So yeah, some drivers are struggling with that already.
Dan, I'm gonna be 100% honest. I don't know how I didn't hit you there.
Yeah, thanks for not hitting me, dude. I'm sorry about that. Just totally lost the back end.
And we had a really nice first lap, guys. We went from P11 to P7. That was really, really good battling.
But I guess I got away with that.
I got lucky to save it, to be honest.
Alright, we're chasing Steven Heineken's 3.6 rated
22.8.
3.6k rated driver. It's definitely gonna be challenging to try and pull up to him. I know that he has good pace. He qualified right ahead of me. And right ahead of him is Ben Harrison, my co-host for this event. Make sure you check out his YouTube channel, Broca Sim Racing. Absolutely lovely content creator, guys. So we'll definitely be on the lookout for Ben as well. We always have really, really good battles on track. And today might be no different. So we're really gonna try and stick with these guys ahead and try and get as close as possible. Putting some pressure, waiting for a mistake. And we're being chased still by Jarrett Wheel, 1.8 seconds behind. Was a bit slow through there. Oh, I braked way too late. I missed my brake marker. It's okay, it's all good. Let's try and get back into rhythm, put our head down. The gap behind Jarrett Will behind is to Scott Warner, 6 seconds, which is looking quite good. Looks like the only real threat for us at the moment is Jarrett behind, so we need to try and keep that gap down to 2 seconds and just focus on hitting all my markers and not overcooking the tires on this sweltering hot track. Really important to avoid those sausage curbs as well. Very consistent driving ahead from Ben and Steven, or Stefan. Hitting a little bit of gravel there. Oh, we managed to close the gap quite nicely. Let's try and stay in his draft range. That will definitely help me pull away from Jarrett behind if we manage to stay close and get a bit of tow. Now we're really now in a good position to start putting some pressure on Stefan. So let's keep doing it. At the same time, we don't want to battle in an unnecessary way and lose a lot of time to Ben. So if we're gonna make a move, let's try and pick our battles well. Much better run than him through the corkscrew there. I reckon his line... Oh, I had the extra speed, I just couldn't really take it anywhere. His car was basically parked right at the apex of the corner. Couldn't really go anywhere.
124.0, car left. Still there. Clear left. Sector 1 is 0.3.
Again, I don't wanna be battling unsensibly
Second down in sector 3.
and wasting my time. So we're really gonna have to try and set it up correctly. But the pressure that I'm generating already is
Keep the pressure.
is really good. Oh, and he's lost it.
We think P6 has gone off in turn
Car
5.
behind has gone off.
And that is exactly what I was talking about, guys. The pressure. The pressure makes all the difference, guys. So Stefan overcooked it. And on we go on to P6. And now we're chasing my co-host of this event and dear friend, Ben Harrison. 3 seconds ahead. Let's see if we can cut that gap. Sorry to hear that, Michael. Were you unable to join the race because of that?
P6. Gap to Will behind is increasing. It's now 2.3.
Ben is proper quick in that Porsche ahead, isn't he? Ah, Michael, that sucks, man. That's really a pity, mate. Sorry to hear that.
The next car is Harrison. 10 minutes to go. That's 10 minutes.
Traveling
left.
man, who are you in the community race? We gained Alpha second to Ben ahead in that lap.
There's an incident in the Andretti hairpin.
So that's really nice to see.
Will.
Oh, looks like Jarrett Will behind us has had an incident. So now the next driver behind me is Scott Warner, 5 seconds clear. So we're actually in a very comfortable position. The only person who can fuck it up right now, it's me. I just need to stay consistent here, guys. And if I manage to keep it consistent...
So Harrison ahead is increasing. It's now 3.0 seconds.
we can really try to score a good result here. Sounds good, Michael. Hopefully you can join the feature race.
Your lap time was 1:24.3.
Hey, no worries, Callum, it happens.
So again, not the fastest lap times from me, but with some consistency in this challenging, slippery combination. As you can see, we are managing to hold this P6 and hold it well against Scott Warner behind as the gap keeps increasing, and we are also slowly managing to close the gap to Ben ahead. Need to be careful with that sausage curb there. Need to turn in a little bit later. Ah, nice traveling, man, dude. How are you enjoying iRacing?
P6, you've just done a 1:24.4.
I hope you're having a positive experience so far, buddy. Don't forget, guys, for anybody who is new to iRacing, you're always welcome to come over, join my Discord. There's plenty of people there with a lot of experience in the game. If you're looking for tips, if you're looking for information, if you're looking for people to race with, join my Discord, guys. The link is in the description. Whew! I thought I had automatic windscreen wipers, but for some reason it's not activating, and my windshield is staying dusty. I might have to bind it before the next race, as it is a little bit distracting. Oh man, Ben is proving to be a tough nut to crack here tonight.
Five to go.
You've just done a 1:24.2.
Ah, come on. I lost a bunch of time because of that mistake hitting the sausage curb.
The gap to Harrison in front is now 2.0. 5 minutes remaining, 5 minutes left. We need quali pace every lap now, mate. There might still be chances here.
Yeah, traveling, man, you in rookies, I feel like it's all about safety. Indeed, you just want to keep the car on the black stuff. You want to try and be consistent with hitting all of your markers, and you really have to start building your like
The guy in front is Harrison.
your crash awareness to to try and keep yourself out of trouble. It's a little bit of a sixth sense that you develop over time, but it starts in rookies.
0.9 off the pace.
Crash
That's
avoidance.
half fuel. You've used half your fuel.
It's all about crash avoidance.
Push now. We can catch up here.
As you can see, the car is kicking. She wants to oversteer every time I put the throttle down. We're getting a little bit closer to Ben again. Gap is now down to 1.5 seconds. Oh, I'm a little bit wide. I had to take the off track. Didn't want to take my foot off the gas.
Warners about track limits. Keep it between the lines.
The leader just did a 22.937.
Oh yes, man, I love the Formula 1600. It's actually my favorite rookie series, and I was literally gonna make a video about that this coming week. I really like that series. It's my favorite rookie series, I have to say. The races in that series are just so much fun, and the car is so much fun to drive. Traction control engaged there, it really killed all my momentum. We gained another half a second to Ben in the previous lap, but now we lost a little bit due to a couple of mistakes that I made. Five minutes to go. We're in P6, guys.
That's 2 minutes left. 2 minutes.
2 left to go.
Oh,
2 to go.
2 minutes? Never mind. I thought it was 5 because it says 5 on my overlays. That appears to be wrong. Maybe, oh, that's 2 laps to go. Which is about 5 minutes, so... No, that's 3 minutes, so I'm not sure how much time is left anymore. Let's just push as much as possible, see what we can do.
Sector 1 is 0.7 off the pace. Lap times are pretty consistent.
Ben going a bit wide there. Going a bit wide again. Is it maybe the time that it will start making some mistakes and we can close in? Oh, I had to take to the gravel there.
Track limits.
You see, the moment they start pushing a little bit more, the oversteer starts taking over. So let's not overdrive, let's be careful. Don't forget that the top 10 will be reversed in race 2, so I believe that finishing in P6 will give me a top 4 start.
We just cut the track.
Or we might be getting the white flag this time.
White flag, white flag.
Alright, that means one more lap, guys. Final lap of this race. Gap to Scott Warner behind actually has been gaining a lot of time on me.
One more lap to go.
The gap is down to 6 seconds. That's still a huge gap though. So we're chilling. And I'm afraid Ben has been so consistent that I'm afraid we're not really gonna be able to catch up with him. So we can just be happy for each other, really. It's a really good result for the both of us. And I'll take this P6 any day, having started from P11. And that will also give us an interesting starting position in the next race.
Did you have a slowdown there, Ken?
That's 2 minutes left. 2 minutes. Incident in the Andretti hairpin. It looks like Jan.
And alright everybody, we're gonna be finishing the first race of this community race in P6.
Incident in turn 1. We think it might be Eriera. P6.
flag,
That's the end of the race. Bad luck, mate.
Great job. You did really well.
Yes, I'm very happy with that
Thanks
result.
for waiting, Lorenzo.
Yeah, good battle, Ben. Really good consistency, man. Good stuff, man.
My tyres were on fire.
Yeah, both the tires are dying here.
Ah, my knee is hurting a bit.
It's like you've just got to accept you can't set the same laps as you can at the start of the race.
Don't know what that is all about. Ah.
No, I'm there. Right.
And alright everybody, we're gonna move over now to a 5-minute warm-up sort of break session. But very happy with very happy with that result, guys. Finished in P6, started P11, had a very solid lap 1. I was super consistent actually. That was really very consistent driving. Let's take a look. My laps 23.5, 23.8, 23.5, 24 flat, 25.3, 23.7, 24.3, 24.4, 24.2, 24.3, 24 flat, 24.2, 24.4, 24.3. Yeah, very consistent stint. I'm very happy with that. We managed to stay out of trouble. There was some drama in at the beginning. Let's take another look at that. We got off to a pretty good launch, so we made this move on the outside here, which was actually not very clever because I invited all kinds of drivers behind me to try and stick their nose in. But oh, this could have really gone bad. The green Porsche, I saw they were coming really close. Someone lost it. Who lost it there? Oh, and it looks like, yeah, it was a bit of a racing incident there, wasn't it? It was a racing incident between Parker and Keith. Just the angle was a bit too tight here. Awkward angle coming into the corner there for Parker. And we had to take on to, like I wasn't sure how much space I was gonna have here, so I took onto the gravel or the sand just to make sure that we would have enough space. So we had some pretty good battling here, side by side with Cedric. Had to tuck him behind. Then of course Jarrett came in here, but then he made a mistake here at the kink, and so then we managed to overtake him at the corkscrew, and then took a little bit of gravel there on the exit, but then Cedric made a mistake here. We managed to get both of our positions back. Very enjoyable first lap. Very enjoyable first lap. Yes, exactly, Traveling Man. I fully agree. It's just such a fun car to drive. Now, we finished in P6, and usually what we do in my community race, in the second race, we reverse the grade for the top 10. So everybody finishing below the top 10 starts the second race in just wherever they finished. But everybody in the top 10 gets inverted. So we finished in P6, so I think we'll be starting the second race in P5. Hey Ben, how's it going, mate? Yeah, awesome race, Alex. Yeah, it was a really good one. I really enjoyed it. I wanted to see if Ben was going to crack under pressure there at the end, but he stayed cool. Cool, calm, and collected. Yeah, it's gonna be hard starting in P4. It's gonna be coming under a lot of pressure. Although, here it's giving me a grid. It's giving me 5, so I'm not sure. I'm not sure why it's giving me 5. It's telling me that I will start in 5. Yeah, I can imagine, Ben. I was having a similar situation, sliding quite a lot at the end. I had a couple of code browns.
That's the end of the session. P5.
Good luck, everybody.
Yeah, I'm gonna need a little. Thank you.
Oh, we better grid up.
One to go. Next time by. Line up on the left side. Closed. Pit road is closed.
Got distracted there for a moment.
The estimated
I'll be
SOS
having the
is
bus boys behind you, like.
2,358.
I don't know if you're calling me fast or
Control
anything.
temp
Temp
is
is 44. The air temp is
Okay, guys.
26 Celsius.
Indeed,
P5.
we are starting in P5,
Relative, innit?
and Alex, Remco, Andrew,
Follow car number 12.
they're all
Right
behind
lane.
us, so it's definitely going to be a challenging one here, guys. It's gonna be very difficult to keep them behind. Gonna have to try and take a defensive strategy in the first lap. Really just try and stay as clean as possible, close the door, not invite dive bombs and such. But also we know that we are quicker than the guys ahead, so we can definitely try and push to move ahead at the beginning, and that's the beautiful thing about a reverse grid, is that the grid really comes together and the battles always get absolutely ferocious, so I'm really looking forward to that. And we know that Ben, who's starting right behind us, will definitely be taking the fight to us as well. He's gonna be on the outside line for turn 1, so that gives me a bit of an advantage, but we saw how quick and how consistent he is. It's gonna be challenging.
Back out or something?
Yeah, we're down the driver.
Yeah, I was like, somebody should have been beside Alex there that wasn't hit out. Or P2, sorry.
About About to go green. Stay focused.
Safety car is gone.
Stay calm, focus.
Let's get ready to launch.
Green, green,
Floor
green.
end.
We had a
20 minutes remaining.
pretty
You've got
good
20
launch,
minutes left.
but unfortunately, we don't really have anywhere to go.
Car
You're
right.
in the middle,
You're in the
three-
middle.
you're
Three
in the middle.
wide. Clear on the right. Two wide.
He's
Still
still there,
there.
clear
Still
left.
there. Right side. Two wide.
Car
Okay,
right.
on the left.
Oh, Andrew immediately managed to overtake me.
Hold your line. Clear all
Oh!
right.
Clear on the
Clear
right.
right.
Car right.
Ben and I came together, and I'm gonna be rejoining all the way at the back of the grid, guys. No.
Terrible start, mate, but the race isn't over yet.
All good, mate, all good. I made a couple of wrong decisions there. I shouldn't have tried to make the move on turn 1. To be fair, I didn't stick to my own plan. Oh, and he's sliding away.
Yeah.
Still
Still
there.
there.
Hold your line.
Clear left.
Clear.
I didn't stick with my own plan to basically just stay defensive. I saw an opportunity to attack, I took it, and it actually completely bit me in the rear. Because, yeah, it was super crowded going through the first couple of corners there, and unfortunately we had to go wide to avoid an incident with Ben there. But it's all good. We're already all the way at the back of the pack, unfortunately. But I reckon it's going to be fun to try and recover, so...
B12.
We know how many mistakes other drivers are liable to making here.
Right
Car right. Clear right.
Clear on the
So
right.
let's try to attack. That's another position there. Overtaking David Ross. Hey John. Thanks, mate. Doing my best. Heyman Mulder in the blue Ferrari going wide there at the kink.
Car on
Car
your
left.
left.
Still
Still there.
there.
Hold your line.
Still there. Clear left. Left
Stay on
side.
the
I'll be going a little bit wide there.
Clear left.
Clear.
Left side.
Left side.
Clear left.
I have to give him space. Oh, that definitely compromised my line.
Left side.
Oh, he's gonna dive. Alright.
Clear left.
Clear.
Okay.
Leader has just done a 124.6.
That's all good. We gave him space. Unfortunately, though, that means that the gap ahead
Your last lap time
opened
was
up.
at 126.5.
Right
Car
side.
right. Clear right.
Clear on the right.
There was contact there behind from Michael Ryu.
Cut the track. Keep it nice and tidy.
Hopefully we don't have too much rear damage. Alright, it's been a little bit messy these first couple of laps. Let's try and get into a rhythm. Amin is looking a little bit slow here. He's going wide again. We're definitely gonna try and take that position. And that's him against the barrier. Unfortunately, he's lost it.
Slow car ahead. Go
There's
right.
an incident
Go
in.
right.
Ruggy curve.
Oh.
Looks like Harrison.
That was Ben making a mistake, almost taking me out as well.
Track.
We managed to narrowly dodge that. Oh, that was bloody close.
The leader has just done a 124.
No, Ben, what happened?
This lap for Jan, 123.6.
New fast lap
Eighth
for you.
place.
You're in the top 10.
And look at that, guys. Within a lap,
Totally my fault. Pushed too hard.
we gained a bunch of positions. We're in P8 again. What an absolute roller coaster of a race. We started at the front, ended up all the way at the back, and now...
Yellow flag, keep your wits about you, mate. It's an incident here.
Slow car ahead. Oh!
Go left.
Big crash ahead. Big crash ahead.
Everyone's at it.
That's another 2 positions.
The car in
Oh,
front of us is now right. There's an
3
incident
positions.
here. It looks
It's
like
all happening, guys. It is all happening. I think we're back into the top 5. We're back to where we started, guys. Back to where we started. And this is why I said at the beginning, let's just stay concentrated, because we can really do well here, even just by keeping the car on the track. For those of you who just joined, we're racing on an absolutely hot track, which is making not sliding the car very, very challenging.
The car in P1, just at the fastest lap.
Yeah, thank you, John. Can't you see?
23.45.
5. Just keep hitting your marks. This is looking good. That last lap was a 123.7.
We went from P15 to P5 in 2 laps. Just with a little bit of consistency, that's all it takes sometimes. Oh. Oh no, Alex, what happened, mate? Did you have an incident? Alex won the first race. Alien pace for him here today, but it looks like he was not able to keep this one alive. Can't believe we're back in the top 5. Back to where we started after ending up all the way at the back of the pack in lap 1. Little bit of an incident with Ben. Nothing serious though. Car is running fine.
New fastest lap for Walker, 123.0. The gap to Ross behind is now 2.6 seconds. Our lap time was 124.2.
Oh, that was bad. That was bad. That was bad. That was bad. Let's concentrate. That was my first really bad mistake. Let's concentrate. The gap to David Ross behind is 2.2 seconds. We really don't want him to get any closer than that. David has also been on a really good run, gaining 10 positions since the start of the race. Ooh! Had to counter steer there to keep it pointing straight. That was a bit scary.
The leader is running 24.16.
I can see that David is running some pretty good lap time, so we're gonna have to be careful. I might come under attack. Let's just try and treat the tires as kindly as possible here. Hey Damon, how are you doing, mate? We're missing you. We're missing you on the grid. I hope you're having a good Saturday night, buddy. Oh! We're all struggling here in this super hot Laguna Seca course. This second race has been pretty dramatic so far. If you guys have just joined, I really recommend going back a couple minutes and checking out some of the drama that just happened.
stopped on the left.
Car stopped on the left.
GT3's gone
I
off it.
apologize about
Turn
that,
left.
man. I thought I had
Yellow
it.
Go
flag.
right. The next car's the leader.
Oh, he's right there. He was right around the corner.
Nice and smooth with that
The
front.
leader has gone off.
You've got 10 minutes left.
Oh, that was
10 minutes to
David.
go.
Yeah, that's David's Porsche.
Fourth
P4.
position.
The
07 is now leading.
the red and blue Porsche of David Clasper there. Looks like he was leading the race, so that's a pretty big upset. Another big upset here after Alex being taken out, after Ben being taken out. But we're still going, we're still alive. Let's keep pushing. We're in P4. P4. Which is unbelievable, considering I was in P15 after lap 1. So let's keep going, guys. Gap behind is 3 seconds, which is good. Doesn't seem to be going down, so
The gap in front is now 2.0.
let's keep going. Still about 10 minutes to go. So we beat Stefan Heineken in the previous race. We were right behind him, and he made a mistake under pressure. And I think my pace is a bit better than his. So I think we can push for a podium here, guys. I really do. I think we can push for a podium here. And we might not even have to push too hard, because with a little bit of pressure, he's likely to make a mistake again, just like in the previous race. Let's just keep applying pressure and not overdriving, and I think we might reap some good rewards here. Thanks, Damien. Have a good evening too, buddy. See you next time.
Lap reserve 24.2. Yellow flag. There's an incident in the Andretti hairpin. We think it might be Walker.
You got a
Good
slow car.
consistency.
No, that's Andrew. Andrew running in P2 looks like he lost it. And now he's gonna be fighting Stefan, which is going to be very interesting.
The guy in front is
So
Walker.
we've had the leader lose it so far, Alex. Then the other leader
Incident in turn 6.
lost it. Oh, and this gives us an opportunity to try and overtake
I
here.
took it out the wall, but
Right side.
Let's tuck in behind.
still moving out.
Best option there, going side by side through that corner, is just not wise.
Behind is now
Looks like Andrew immediately fixed his mistake by like overtaking Stefan immediately. And that brought us nice and close, so let's put as much pressure on him as possible.
Alright.
We had some extra speed on the exit there, and we can really try and make the move.
He's still there.
Stay on the left. 5 laps
Still
to go.
there.
You're losing
Right
on the
side's
car
clear.
in front.
P3.
Gap is 2.3.
Yellow flag.
Second
No,
clear incident
The
on the
Andretti
right.
hairpin
You're
looks
now in
Will.
third.
Hold your line.
Still there.
Clear left.
Clear on the left.
So I could have closed the door shut, but I also didn't really think that he was gonna try and dive me. So now I know. I'm not gonna make the same mistake again. I was also mindful of the fact that he was talking about a slow car ahead.
Temperature's decreasing. It's now 41 Celsius.
And I think that might have been the leader, Jarrett Will, who I think lost his car at the Andretti hairpin.
5 minutes remaining. 5 minutes left.
And that actually puts us in a very interesting situation, because now Andrew Walker, who's really quick in P2, he's really gonna be doing his best to try and win the race and get that P1, which means that him and Jerry are going to be battling. But also all this battling behind now means that the gap to David Ross is only half a second, so David has really been able to close the gap as well. So things are getting interesting here towards the end of this race.
P4.
We're back in P4. Through sort of a stupid mistake in turn 1 in the previous lap. Should have really closed the door. Didn't think Stefan was gonna be that aggressive, but fair play to him. That was a really nice battle.
The gap ahead is
Let's
now
keep pushing.
0.9.
Oh,
Is now leading.
oh, that's not good. Woo!
We've been warned about track limits.
Really had to wrestle the car there to try and keep it on the track. I feel like my tires are really starting to feel the struggle.
Rainy curve.
Someone's off ahead. Slow car ahead.
Go right.
Oh, and Jared has made another
The
mistake.
leader.
That means that we're in the podium, guys. Leader has lost it. So this is the 4th time in this race that... Oh, no. Oh, my God. That was so close. I almost punted him. Just braked a moment too late. And also tires and, like, grip is just properly down.
The leader is running 23.5.
But yeah, this is the 4th or even the 5th time in this race
Car 1 is now leading.
that the leader just loses it on their own.
Warned us for cutting the track. Keep it between the white lines.
Who almost followed him out there. David is 0.8 behind. The gap is good. When I managed to run optimally, he doesn't seem to be closing, which is really nice.
Just 2 minutes left. 2 minutes to go.
That was not a good time through the corkscrew there. And Stefan also went a bit wide. So much dirt on the windscreen. I'm not sure why it's not automatically swiping. Oh, Islan is compromised there. Tried to go for a better exit, but unfortunately it didn't really work. Ooh, super intense ending to this race. And I know that David behind is really gonna wanna try and get that podium. So we're really gonna have to defend this position. I don't understand why my windscreen wiper is not automatically working. That's what I have it set to do, but maybe it doesn't work with dirt. I'm not sure. Stefan, who made a mistake under pressure in the first race when we were chasing him, seems to be much more consistent now.
Last lap.
It's the last lap of the race, guys.
Last lap, bring it on home.
I don't think we're gonna be able to do much unless Stefan makes a mistake, but otherwise, oh, I would be so stoked to secure this podium position, this podium finish. Oh, and there's a mistake from Stefan there. But unfortunately we can't get alongside before the next corner. He's gonna be taking it defensively here. Oh no. Woo! Come on. Let's not make these mistakes now. Let's take it easy. Let's take it easy. I couldn't see the curb. We're gonna take a defensive line just to be sure here. We don't want David to try any last second attempts to try and overtake.
2 minutes.
Yes! Come on, guys! Woo!
We're on the podium. Good drive.
Ticket flag, ticket flag.
We're on the podium, guys. Very, very
Great
happy.
job. You did really well.
Very, very happy with that
Car
drive.
line has gone off. There's an incident ahead.
Andrew Walker ahead with the with the P1, winning the race. Congrats, Andrew. Good race, everyone. That was an absolutely crazy race. Good
There's
stuff,
an
guys.
incident behind. The lead has gone off.
Yeah, well done, everybody. Thanks for joining us.
And
Jump on to Lorenzo's stream if you like.
yeah, so actually, guys, unfortunately, I have to run, so I will not be able to do the usual highlight reel that I usually do on the stream. But if you guys want to take a look at the highlights and have a chat about the race, feel free to go to my Discord, join a voice chat, and then you can stream the game or your screen to each other and check out some replays if you like. I wish I could. Unfortunately, I'm going out, so I gotta go. Thank you all for joining, guys. I had so much fun. Good stuff.
Thanks for hosting the race.
Well done, Parker. Good race, buddy. You got a bit unlucky in this one, didn't you? And guys, as you've heard, I do have to go. Normally I would do a little bit of a highlight reel, but tonight I'm heading out.
All the
So
best, everybody.
I need to I will be logging out now, guys. I will be finishing the stream. I really enjoyed that race. Really enjoyed that result. We started, ended up all the way at the back after lap 1 due to a little bit of a collision that made it all the way back through the field. Managed to stay consistent. Two very consistent races, a P6 and a P3 with a 2.3k strand of field community race. Quality all round on this grid. But I'm gonna be heading out, guys. So if you enjoyed, please consider liking the stream. And if you want to join my next community races, make sure that you hop on my Discord, because all the information about it will always be posted there first before anywhere else. And yeah, that's it, guys. Make sure you subscribe if you're not subscribed already for sim racing content. And finally, thank you so much for your time, and I'll see you in the next one. Take care.